everybody, it's Karen Bentley here with the Sugar-Free Advantage channel, your resource for healthy weight loss and healthy living on a sugar-free or low-carb eating strategy. We give you the information, the inspiration, and the tools you need to proceed independently and to be successful. And today we're going to be talking about truth or dare, fact or fiction. Are some of these diet myths that we hear real or not? And we're going to be looking at 5 of them. They're all from the Nutrition Action newsletter, the December 2020 edition. So hot off the press, baby. And what are the 5 that we're going to be looking at? Let's see. Does fullness, eating until fullness, does that automatically stop snacking or not? Or does it limit snacking? Slow weight loss versus fast weight loss. Is one better than the other? Should you drink water before a meal? Is that water going to do anything for you other than make you pee? 6 little meals versus 3 bigger ones. Is one better than the other? And what about intermittent fasting? Is that going to do anything good for you? So we've got a lot to cover. Let's get going. The first claim that we're looking at, does fullness make you stop snacking? Does it help you to stop snacking? And here's the study. So researchers had 120 women drink either a thick 270 calorie smoothie or a thin 75 calorie smoothie. And they distracted them with a tray of potato chips and other snacky type foods. And they gave them either an easy computer task or a hard computer task. And what they found was that when they were given an easy computer task, the women who had had the filling 270 calorie smoothie only ate half as many chips as the other women. But when they were given a hard computer task, they ate just as many snacks as the other women. So unfortunately, fullness doesn't protect you from snacking when you're highly distracted or possibly a little bit stressed. And that's too bad. Their bottom line is fullness may not curb your appetite if you are distracted when you eat, as we discovered there. All right, next one. What's the next one? Slowly or fast? What's better? The claim is that people who lose weight gradually and steadily 1 to 2 pounds a week are more successful at keeping it off. Is that true or not? This study had 200 obese volunteers who were randomly put into 2 different groups. One was the slow group, one was the fast group. They both had the same goal of losing 15% of their body weight. The slow group had 9 months to do it. The fast group had 3 months to do it. The slow group only had to trim 500 calories a day out of their intake. And the fast group, oh my goodness, they were on a starvation diet of only 500 to 800 calories a day, mostly with meal replacement drinks. And what happened? Okay, at the end of the period, the slow group, on average, 50% had reached their target weight, but 18 people dropped out of the study before it completed. The fast group, 78% of them lost their target weight and only 3 dropped out of the study. So that's pretty encouraging. Except. They looked at both groups 3 years later, and on average, the people in both groups, 75% of them, had regained the weight that they took off. And the bottom line, it's hard to keep weight off no matter how you do it or how fast you do it. So there you go. And the Nutrition Action letter says, don't slash your calories to 500 to 800 a day without the supervision of a medical professional. How about the water? What's true with that? The claim is drinking a lot of water is a staple of most weight loss programs, in part because doing so makes you feel full. Again, the fullness. Does that fullness work? And so they did this study. There were 48 obese, middle-aged people who were separated into 2 groups. Both groups ate between 1,200 and 1,500 calories a day. But one group was instructed to always drink 2 cups of water before a meal. The other group received no instruction After 12 weeks, what happened? Well, the water group had lost 15 pounds and the non-water group 10 pounds. So the water group lost 50% more weight, which is pretty encouraging. Their claim, drinking water before a meal may actually help you to eat less. That's pretty good. Next one, 6 small meals versus 3 bigger ones. What's better? The claim is, if you stick to small, frequent meals throughout the day, you'll stimulate your metabolism and lose more weight. Fact or fiction? Can we count on that one? They did this study with 15 young adults. They gave them the same number of calories each, but one group had them separated into 6 meals for the day, and one group had them separated into 3 meals for the day. And after how many weeks were they? Let's see. It doesn't say, but at the end of the study, whatever it was, after 6 months, excuse me, I just found it. After 6 months, there was no difference. The grazers had lost no more weight than the 3-meal-a-dayers. And then they compared this study with 15 trials that also lasted anywhere from 2 weeks to a year. And again, there was no difference if people ate 1 meal or 5. It really doesn't matter. The bottom line, according to Nutrition Action, when it comes to how often you eat, do whatever fits your lifestyle best. It comes down to calories in, calories out. And the last one, what about that intermittent fasting? Is that going to help you or not? The claim is, if you do intermittent fasting, you're going to eat less calories and lose more weight. And there's many different ways to go about intermittent fasting. You can do alternate days, 1 day on, 1 day off. You can do the 5-2 scheme where you're 5 days on, 2 days off. And then there's time-restricted diets. They tried to do the alternate day fasting and the 5 to 2 day fasting, and it's really hard to do those studies because people find it hard to adjust and they drop out. So the one study that's reported on here is a time-restricted intermittent fast. And they took 58 obese people and they divided them into 3 random groups. One group just ate the way they usually eat. The second group ate between 1 and 7 p.m., which is a 6-hour window. And the other group, the third group, ate between 3 and 7 p.m., a 4-hour window. And after 8 weeks, only the people in the 2 time-restricted groups had lost any weight. They both lost 7 pounds each. The bottom line, intermittent fasting works because it's better than cutting calories for some people, but find something that fits for you long term. That's their bottom line. So there you have it, the latest and greatest news about weight loss. Everything you need to know before you get started. If you like this content, please smash the like button. Please hit the subscribe button if you really liked it. We'd love to have you come back again. And bye for now.